We're back on the Vicky Gotti show, and I'm back with another Vicky Gotti exclusive interview with the legendary mother NYC Couture, Leiomy. Y'all wanted it. Hello!
Hey, Vicky Gotti.
I'm so glad you're here, sir. Leiomy, can we just, first of all, a lot of people have been questioning, like, you don't believe in Leiomy. I mean, how many years have we known each other? Honestly.
Since like 05, 06.
And we've been sisters ever since. And Leiomy, we've been around since when Leiomy was, I'm not going to say your boy name. That's disrespectful. But you've been a girl for so long. But sis, how do you feel when a lot of girls say you changed? Like the girls that you knew, like me, Dewan, Little Mama, Darrell, Perry, and the list goes on, Tashana. Do you still socialize with those girls?
Well, Shoshana's my best friend, so I always talk to Shoshana. And Tashana, that's my sister too. I always talk to Shoshana too. Little Mama, me and her still talk, but it hasn't been like, you know, like when we used to hang out. Ever since she like left Milan, it was different. You know, she kind of like this. You know, she had new people to hang around. It was different.
She felt bad?
No, she ain't feel bad. But
did you feel bad?
No, I never feel bad.
I don't know, sis.
I don't like
that's
to
what the girl said.
Yeah, this is the thing. Ever since I went on America's Best Dance Crew, like, after that, I had so much going on in my life and in my personal life that I just had to, like, distance myself. It wasn't like I was shading people or nothing like that. And at the time, you was asking me to do an interview, and I just didn't want to do that.
Why did you act so, and since you felt like you're going to be shady to me, like you're going to try it, why do you feel like that?
No, not that I'm going to try it, that you're going to try it.
Why would I try it? I mean,
no, it's at that time, I just didn't want to, you know,
be affiliated with it. But you did Luna, but you did Luna show.
No, but it was different, because Luna, you get into more, you know, detailed.
But the fans want to know.
Yeah, but Luna is more like, you know, kind
positive,
of commercial.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So, speaking of dance, American Dance School, I mean, how did you get affiliated? Everybody want to know how you get affiliated with that. How did you get approached?
Well, we actually auditioned because we found out that America's Best Dance School was actually, you know, auditioning in New York. They was having auditions. So we auditioned. It was me, Deshawn, Malachi, Homie, Omari.
Was it true that Omari was supposed to do it, but she had court cases?
Yeah, I believe it was her and Cassandra who had
court cases.
Because they said it was two people.
Okay.
And we all knew, you know, of course, we knew that we didn't have no warrants or nothing like that. And we couldn't go, so then we waited 2 seasons after that, and then we came back. And at first it was going to be me, Tamara, Pony.
Oh, Tamara Prodigy was supposed to be?
Yeah, she was supposed to be a part.
Wait, not the big one, the skinny one. Which one?
Yeah, the small one.
Okay. I didn't know she was supposed to be a part of it.
Yeah, but her and Pony had an argument or something, and Pony decided to like drop her off like the day before we was auditioning.
Really?
Yeah. Just because they had altercation.
This is breaking news because I did not know this. Was this discussed on anybody's show? Did anybody know this?
No.
I love to
people don't ask.
I think, you know, I like to ask. So, what's the shade? Because I heard there was a lot of shade behind the scenes with you, Pony, Deshawn, Malachi, and everybody else.
Well, it wasn't much of shade. It was like I was going through something at the time. Not really because, you know, they try to blame it on my relationship and all that.
Are you in a relationship at the time?
Yeah, it's
with the shop from Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so then, of course, they was trying to say that it was because of that, because I was missing home and all this BS, but, you know, it was different. It wasn't because of that. Like, it was hard to be in a group where you want to contribute and speak out, and it's like Pony was kind of paying it. It was more of like his vision. He wanted the choreography to be more out of his head.
And so basically, everything had to be his way.
Basically that. And even if
nobody had a voice?
Not really. Like, Prince will get upset, and Deshawn, he's more, you know, Deshawn's way more humble. He's more laid back.
Right.
But even though he would go through it, he's more laid back.
But I heard you was acting like a diva.
I was not acting like a diva. That's the shade. Like, there's stuff that TV do, you know, they edit and stuff like that. But
now, how did you feel about this, the infamous? Like,
maybe you asking me all these questions I can't even answer.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just saying, go ahead.
Okay. Now, Sid, how did you feel about Little Mama when she came at you? Like, everybody was going like, "Oh, Little Mama tried her," or that. How did you feel about that whole big controversy with your Little Mama?
I was upset, of course, because I felt like I was disrespected. And even though she apologized right after it happened, to me it didn't seem kind of genuine. You know, it didn't come from like her, like for real. Yeah. We had some exchange of words, and everything was okay after though. It wasn't really okay, but everything was, you know, we got past that.
Okay. Leiomy, you're doing a good interview. I'm gang should keep it up with me.
Baby.
Honey. Now, Lay, I want to know, why did you leave the house of Miss Margaret where you made your name at? Like, what was the secret shade? Did Jasmine pay you?
No. Why would she have to pay me for me to leave a house?
I don't know, because you and Jack, I thought you and Jack had a close relationship.
We still do. It's nothing like, it was nothing like, oh, I had something against them or we had shade or nothing like that. I basically felt like I wanted to grow more. And I felt like being in the house of Mizrahi,
But you had the same position. Then you have already, you said the same.
Yeah, but it's not. No, I wasn't actually New York City mother.
Okay.
I was Virginia mother, and then I moved back to New York, and they just basically kept the mother position.
Why did you leave the first time when you was at Delaware for all that time? Why did you leave?
I had a conversation with Andre, and basically I was trying to tell him that we had to clean up the house because at the time I felt like the house wasn't keeping the standard of what from where Mizrahi when I first started. And his words to me was basically, this is his house. And whatever goes, whatever he says goes. Basically, nobody has really a say-so. And I felt like for me to be in the house as long as I've been in the house, even though I haven't contributed to it as being like a mother like that, because I really haven't had the chance. Like, I've been a child in the house for so long that for them to give me a mother position, it's not like they see me as a mother. It's still like, hey sis, and it doesn't.
Did that bother you?
No, it didn't bother me. But I feel like, because we're family, it didn't bother me. But I felt like I couldn't grow there no more. Mm-hmm. And I feel like being a couture, I could show out more. It's more like I'm putting into it. Like, we're recruiting on, like, all of us together. We're recruiting. It's not like just one person thinking about, okay, we just put this person in the house. And the other person, finds out later. Everybody contributes.
What's a couture in your eyes? Like, what's a couture? What's the definition of a house of couture?
Well, the name couture speaks for itself. Couture is like one of a kind. It has to be somebody that stands out on the floor and can't be replaced.
What Vogue film would you want in your house? I mean, would you like, if you had a team, what five, I'm going to say five, what five bitches you want in your team with you?
Which we Vogue film?
Open to all.
Open to all?
Yeah.
I would love little Alex Mugler.
Mm-hmm.
I live for Alex Mugler. She's very couture.
Okay. Little Mama Milan?
No, it's not no shade like that.
You said no.
Stop trying.
I'm not trying to ask a question.
Okay.
So no. Little James Caan?
No, I live for James Bogue, but
no.
To me it's not like
Cassandra Ebony? No.
Richie I do see it for Cassandra. Like, Cassandra would be, of course, but our friendship, the way it went about, like the way she started acting once she got known.
But who? Like, Malone?
No, Cassandra.
Okay.
It was like, fear.
Okay.
Because me and Cassandra don't even really speak right now. Like, we just say hi and bye, and when I get out there, she show me love, I show her love. It's not. But
what about Cassandra? I mean, not Cassandra. What about Katrina Ebony?
I don't see her couture. I live for her. That's my favorite. She votes.
Okay. Feminine destruction. Is there really shade behind that? Or?
No, the thing is that it's not shade. That day that I battled her, see, it'd be stuff that happens behind the scenes that the girls don't get in because they just get into the performance and the shade on the floor. I came out for my 10s and I wasn't gonna vote no more. I just came out for my 10s. Mm-hmm. And then she was on the side. She was telling Kevin that she wanted me. And I was like, no, I don't want to battle. And then Kevin was like, girl, like, she really wants you, girl. So I was like, okay. And I came out. Mm-hmm. So when I came out, I was giving the Vogue very of like, you tried there. That's how I went in.
That's why you went in like that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, is it a friendship here?
No. Ever since she left the house of Mizrahi, she just stopped talking to me. Because before she would just call me sis. Even though I really never hung out with her, never really, she would still call me sis and stuff like that.
What about Erica Kane? What is the shade with you and Erica Kane?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I think it's something personal with her herself.
Are you friends? Or?
No.
No?
She doesn't even speak. We used to speak before.
No,
not really speak, because I don't want the girls to try to say that I'm putting extra stuff out there, but it used to be a high and by. Mm-hmm. But I guess competition got to her.
That's what I'm saying. Is she competition for you?
No, I don't think so.
Who's competition to Leiomy right now? It's a what? Because you are like the top bitch, Leiomy, no shade, honestly. But who do you think stand a chance? Who you like battling? Like,
who do I like better?
Yeah, who do you like better?
It depends. Like nowadays, I've been voting kind of different. But you see how the girls read me and they be like, "Oh, Leiomy hasn't been voting like she used to. She lost it and all this other stuff." That's BS because they don't understand.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because you know you drink and you know.
I'm just saying, man, because you say you see you procrastinating. I'm trying to get to the question. And the
Okay,
fans
but
want to
I get
know.
to the question, but they want to know exactly why, how I feel.
Okay, how you
That's what I
feel?
was trying to give.
Okay.
Pay it. Next
Go
question.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, pay it, because I even forgot what you asked me.
Okay, so how do you feel about Roxy Prodigy?
That's
Roxy
my sister.
Ibiza.
That's my sister. I live to battle Roxy because it's like we sisters to the name. Like I've known Roxy for a long time, for a very long time. But when we get on the floor, we just have fun. It's not like never like nothing like I want to beat her or nothing like that.
Okay, well we gotta come back with part 2 with Leiomy because I want to ask her.
Yeah.
At one point, it was a situation with you and Shadira where she beat you consecutively. I want to know how you feel about that. Was it shade?
You want to know that?
I want to know that, and I want to know: do you want to get surgery? How you feel about the girls when they read you about that? It's a lot I want to ask you, Leiomy. So we're gonna come back with part 2.